RNGesus took my side. Cheers, man. And there is no loot from this. Barely an experience. You've tried? Are you sure? But there's... What are you doing? Ah, so maybe this was... Wait. Was this fight really... like... Is this side content? Is this not where I need to go? Ah. Okay, so this was like a harder fight for me, okay?
I hope you appreciate
So I can get 2 handles. 1 handles, just some money. But really nothing else. So, wait, where's the main path? Like... Where's the... Here? I guess so. Wait to here. Maybe let's rest.
This way.
Like it.
Let's shake a leg.
Let's rest.
I'll watch your back.
Let's rest in the secret room. Pretend that we close the door. Okay. Oh. Okay. Cannot rest in here. Fuck, man. Shit. Oh. Okay. Let's rest next to the pile of bodies. Wait. Go back. Maybe you cannot rest here because there's water. Ah. That makes sense. Sure. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Protective charms and rituals will awaken the growth of corruption, but they will not be able to fully negate it. Protective rituals. Night watch. Camouflage. Night. We still have the... Night watch. Sure.
I'll tear your throat out.
Seriously? Okay, it's only one dude. Okay. Great. Can we continue now? Continue. Please. Okay. Whew. Easy loot. Easy handle. $100. Wait, there's a path. Oh, so this is the main path. Okay. So I just took a sidewalk there. Okay. That explains a lot. Why, that was difficult. Man, my voice is already like I'm not used to use my voice at all. I'm lonely.
Forwards.
I'm a single
No,
child.
backwards,
I'm a lonely
backwards.
man. I'm a single child. I never really talked to people. What the fuck is this? Are you ready? Walk in, stupid camera. Okay. We need to get the charge, okay?
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
We need to get the charge. We cannot. It's blocked. By what?
I crave for
I
adventure.
don't understand. Why is it blocked?
I heed the voice of the
By WOTR?
spirits. It should work. Is it flawed? It should work. Is it flawed?
I see blood. Blood! Quick!
Yeah, of course we rage. I guess we smite evil on this bitch. Now let's try it without. For now. Oh my god. You cannot fight it without the magical weapon. Enhancement! Smite evil. We need to smite evil. Wenduag can do shit. They don't have any enchanted weapons. So how do I fight this? Reset? I don't know if it will work against this. This reflex of +8. Okay, it can be greased.
I'll just sit here.
I guess we just don't fight here, or maybe we sneak to this crate. Because we're dealing no damage. Ha! It got greased.
Pain
I wonder what's left.
excruciating. So this is how it feels.
Sure, on this, freezing. Okay, yeah. Okay, Owlcat. I see how you play, Owlcat. Wait, what? Give me my 100 money. Money. Let's go back there. I wonder if I can come back here later in the game. But there's no one in chat to tell me, so... Well, I'm still talking to myself. Day by day I'm going crazy. Dangerous enemies. Yes, I know. Who
Well?
has the biggest stuff? Yes, it's you. I mean you. There 5, so 0, so 5. No, not you.
Trust me.
Only you deserve my obedience.
Okay. Slowly. I have no armor. Come on. Like a cat and a spider. Like a spider cat. Shit. Okay, there's nothing. Fuck. Can you go back there? Move, you water fuck. God damn it. Doesn't want to move. Oh. Beautiful. I think that's it. I don't think if you can go past him. Fuck this guy.
I am here command.
Where's the... Okay, two guys. Three guys. Let's rage up. Why not?
I'll just sit here.
Right. Critical hit for 20 damage. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. I see that this is going to be a tough fight. Ooh, nice. That's nice.
All I see is blackness.
Okay. Okay. Protective flag. Quick. Well, I have 2 attacks. Okay. Chila is at minus 3 HP. Full action. Oh god. Can you make charge? This and charge. Great.
So this is how it feels?
Okay, Scylla is up, Scylla is up, Scylla is up. I think we can stop raging. Woo. Okay. This game is really tough, and I like it. One hando. Beautiful. Camilla is OP with lockpicks, man. Are you not getting experience from that? Is experience only from traps? Well, that sucks.
Let's shake a
No
leg.
reason to pause.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
So many thoughts, so little time.
Shit.
I'll prove I am at best.
Guys, this game is not really giving me much in terms of healing.
Please?
Are we stuck? Wenduag, move. Stupid.
I'll rip you apart!
Use this, whatever. Is this a big boy? Champion. Fuck, AC 22. Shit. Okay, great. 20 damage with crit times 3. Beautiful. Now crit him. We're out of rage.
Is all of this blood?
Shit.
Never thought I had
Come on,
that
he's
much.
smited. Right, we may turn to this. Aha, what about that, huh? 21 armor class. Aha, and also I can go with protective flag. What now? Cannot hit. Haha. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Man, I'm sitting too much when I play this game. I'm to extraction something. Ooh, 25. Beautiful. Oh, another blue. Almost new diary. 100 on the very first page. Life is shit. Okay. are my brethren. Although, what kind of brothers are there really? Are having a great time. Up on the surface, I'm stuck down here with Husilla, the nightmare. Okay, and the mongrels come. Height around. This isn't how I pictured this. Serving Baphomet. This is what you get for joining cultists. Okay. This is what you get. Okay.
Forwards?
So,
No, backwards, backwards!
backwards. I love this voice line. Okay, so we are kinda low on. Oh no, we are not low on healing potions. What am I talking about? What is this? I bought it. Potion of mage armor. Sure.
Where do you want me? You need me. Good.
Good.
I crave your commands.
I like it. 21. Right. So wait, this is like what? 4 armor class? Okay. This what? Cat's Grace. Minutes per level. That's not good. This is 1 hour, so that's beautiful. Let's distribute. Okay. And I like. Okay, we still have this. Maybe we can like get this just in case. This as well. Man, the blood. Huh, like in Dragon Age. I like that. With Scroll of Owl's Wisdom. Pull Strength. Plus 4x. Okay. I mean, this is all really good. Yeah, let's have it quick
The
cast.
road calls me. I'll take the bait.
A bright future
Open
awaits
your
us.
heart to me.
Have it
Now,
ready.
what is that?
Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the hidden. Okay.
What do we have here?
Experience. Great, another 2 potions. Beautiful. So that's the hidden place. That's not okay. That was a different torch. Okay. We're just getting some potions. 200 money. Good. Good. Let's equip and let's use.
Trail me.
Let's save. Oh. Is that the nightmare? No.
Save the last one for me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not looking good. Haha! Slowly walk towards the archer. Great. Cannot really rage. We can cast this, I guess. Use this camellia. And that's all we can do. We're spending. Okay, one got grazed. That's good. Can't really speed it up, right?
It's excruciating.
Okay. Get greased again. Come on. Come on. Are we gonna get greased? Yeah, now we need to walk up to the sharpshooter. Beautiful. Now dismiss this spell because this. Of course. We fell on our face. Of course. Dude, Dismiss it! Oh my god. Why is this happening to me? Dismiss! Thank god. Okay. One hand though. Beautiful. Give me that loot. Give it to me. Oh. A rainbow quartz. Okay. Guess that's kinda nice.
Huh?
Huh?
What's that?
How do I... Is it in another room? Oh my god. What's this? Okay. Wait, how do I go... There. Oh no, it's on this wall? Or is it on another... How do I... Wait a second. Just need to heal. You have a bunch of healing potions. You can just use them. Okay. Okay. Now,
What's on your mind?
can you like...
I wonder.
We need to try this. Wait.
The spirits guide me.
Okay.
I am helpful, am I not?
Oh. Oh, demons. Oh. The wretch. 14 AC. Okay. I can handle them. 18 hit points. Okay, these are the small boys. Okay, the small boys. Okay, small boys.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Shit. Why? Are you? Fuck.
No glory without risk.
I'll cut you wide open.
Ah! Yeah, what the fuck just happened? Oh, we have nothing to do, but they have low AC, we should be Gucci, right? Oh, let's do this, I guess, because we're not really hitting. They are quick! How many attacks do they have? Oh my god. Reflex press free. Shit. Cast it. Cast it.
Yes.
Please kill them. Please, they are greased. Please kill them. Get them. Get him. Man, look at him go. He's wild. Okay. Great. Beautiful. Awesome. Now this means... Man, Grease OP. I don't know if I want to rest or not. Summoning side. The cultists did manage to summon a demon in the end. A lot of small demons. Oh, is that a diamond powder? Diamond powder? That's good. Wait, what? It goes further? What? There's the... Which path is the main path? Good. Ah. It's locked with magic. What the heck is this? Still no one in chat. I guess no one wants to watch this game.
This way.
I heed
If
the
I click
voice of
on
the
this, are you going
spirits.
to... Okay.
I hope you appreciate this.
Oh. Okay, can we like charge? Great.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun.
Great. Great. The charge. Dude. The charge is doing the work, man. I need water.
This is how it feels.
I need to get water. Okay. I got fucked. One handle masterwork scimitar. Oh. Oh, finally. Okay. Are you like +7? Where's your... I mean, it's masterwork, so it's... Longsword? Wait, where's your... Cold iron masterwork. Also +7. What's the damage? This has 18-20 crit range. This is called iron. Shit, what do you want to use? Okay, let's use the longsword. Masterwork glaive. Masterwork falcata. You also have 18-20, okay. Cannot use scimitars, okay. Okay. Sure. Hey, more money. Wow. That's a lot of money, man. We're gonna get rich. What is this? Oh. More loot. Half plate. Yo. Yo. Wait. That's the same. Ah, deck, max dex, okay, max dex. Yeah, sure.
Rely on me.
Do you get like class? Divine health, divine grace, divine bond. You don't get any things with armor. We have this +1 dex. No, we don't really get anything, huh? Aura of Courage, when level 3 will be huge, we'll get our first mercy, divine health. What's my third level? Feet and first power, rage power. Great, that's like also a lot. This level will be kinda weak. Only uncanny dodge at 4th. And this level will suck balls. Here only a feet. Okay. Eighteen 20, nice. Nice. Oh, you're just a fighter. Like, literally just a fighter. That's boring. Man, that's just boring. What the fuck? Come on, Owlcat, give us cooler classes for companions.
I am helpful. Am I?
Why are you
not?
giving us a fighter? Nobody wants to have a fighter in the team. Why not like a magus? I mean, we had magus in previous game. I mean, at least give us some kind of
Wherever my legs carry
subclass.
me.
Shit. Is it worth it? Medium Earth Elemental, is it worth it? I know, it feels like devs are just trolling me at this point. Like they are placing these crazy enemies at the beginning of the game. Huh?
Forwards!
Like
No,
a-
no, backwards. Backwards!
It's like I'm getting trolled.
Together, we stand.
What the fuck? Okay. Can I charge?
We shall move.
Okay. You
No
start
reason to pause. A bright future awaits us.
fucking stop.
Heartbeat quickens.
I guess. We used a lot of stuff. What is this? Why not? Can we...
The
Oh my,
inheritor,
seriously?
guide my blade. The light, take you.
Okay, you're dealing nice damage. Or are my crits from the scimitar? Oh, there is actually. They can't even hit me. No one's hitting. No one.
All I see is blackness.
This is blackness. Oh. Fuck. Okay. It's okay, guys. We got this. We got this. We got this, guys. What? How? I was already resurrecting myself. What is this bullshit? Where's my last save? Here. Man, I won the fight. I was already getting resurrected. Man, this is annoying.
I crave
Can I
for
charge?
adventure.
Like...
Lead on.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun.
Open your heart to me.
You need me.
Now we're talking. Big dick damage. Sila. Hold on. Come on, guys. We need to hit. Come on.
I'll just sit here.
Yeah, sure.
Help me.
Just have a rest, Sila. You should deal with it, right? Okay.
I wonder
Okay. It's still okay. Wenduag? Shit. Come on. Wenduag. Camille? Wenduag? Beautiful, girls. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, meteors. Maybe that will be useful. I hope it will.
A
Let me
bright future awaits us.
what? I think I want. Can we? Enemies are near. Ow! I just cleared this room and closed the doors. What the fuck? I'm going to restart. I don't have abilities. Let's go back. Like here, this. Oh, yeah, this seems great. Let's rest next to this pool of blood, I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay.
You look at me like you want to eat me. Take it easy. Food's almost ready.
Don't worry, Paladin. I'd never eat you. I might take a bite out of you, though.
I like them.
You'll make a fine trophy.
So we're dead.
I'll just sit here.
So we're dead, guys.
So this is how it
Anything for
feels.
you.
Wenduag. Oh. Need Sila.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. Come on, RNGs. Prayer. Come on. Fuck, attack. We need damage. 6 damage. Where's the shield bash? Missed. Who's the strongest? Huh? I am. Alright. Now I go back
I
to
will
sleep.
help where I can.
Sleep. Sleep. Continue. Okay. Oh. Wait, what? I missed the loot? Why is this lagging? Where am I? What is happening? Oh god. Slot? What? What?
This way.
Oh, it's the loot that I didn't take. Okay, on purpose, okay. Oh!
Hey!
Hand of Hosil. That's not good. Camille, what are you doing?
I'll cut you
Okay,
wide
they are
open.
doing bad stuff. They are doing evil blessings. You know what? Actually, charge up. Charge those fuckers. Charge this. Sorry, guys. Hand of Hosilia. And... yeah. Let's charge them up. Am I charging? Let's rage it up. Oh, what is this? Shake hand? It's okay, you're raging. I am not shaking. I am not to be shaken. Fine. Oh, that was easy. Hand of Hosilia? Hold my beer. Hold my beer, Hand of Hosilia. Oh my god. The key. Hosilia's orders. Is this the same? Yeah, I think this is the same. Right? Yes. Masterwork glaze. Okay. Guys, how are we with... okay, we're Gucci. We're Gucci.
Take you!
Let's rage. For like 1 round. Sure.
The spirits demand your blood.
Okay. -1 dex. Again, seriously. Where is my... where are your spells? Delay poison. We need 1 more level, guys. 1 more level, and this won't bother us anymore.
I wonder what lies.
Literally half of a level. I just blend it down. Why do I have this? Turn this off.
I'm alright.
Come on. You're just a stupid wizard. Come on. Use this. Whatever. Great. Okay. Oh, I don't have the minus dex anymore? Okay, this is interesting. Shiny chitin. Chitin.
I hope you appreciate this.
Oh, amulet of armor. Is this? Oh, we have this as well. Holy, 21 armor class, boys. They're popping off with the armor class. A large, aggressive... ah, okay. I know which creature, okay. I know.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Rely on me.
Sure.
I heed the voice of the spirit.
Matritium Turinos. Matritium Turinos.
Right.
Matritium Turinos.
Oh.
Together, we stand.
Shield of Faith. Oh, I forgot. I have this. I should have used it previously. And I have the tough fight. Okay. Wait. I'm lost. There's a... where do I... shit! What the... oh, the key. Okay. Is this the key to this place? It was... it said it's a magical thingy. Like magical lock. Is it going to work? Maybe this key is magical. Who knows?
No, backwards! Backwards!
Okay. Oh, camping. I already camped like twice. Thanks, game. Okay.
Trail me.
Okay, this is the...
Submit to me.
No, we are the descendants of Crusaders. Trusting a demon would be betrayal of their memory. No. Well, who's the next descendant of Crusaders who values old legends?
Peace. Monsters in the human guise. Revere your true nature. This is the sweet, wholesome flesh of a rage.
I can't, man. Eat underground Crusaders! Eat the flesh of the Crusaders from above! What the fuck? Oh. You rush at the demon, but the air seems to grow thicker with every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see the mongrels fall to their knees, one after another, and crawl to the Asimar's body. You hear their fangs tearing through the flesh, hear the sloshing of blood, hear the former mongrels snarl like animals, fighting over the most tender and juicy bits of meat. Selei Hosila? Is this Hosila? Her companions writhe in agony. Wait, what? One clutches at their head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth. What the fuck? The metallic tang awakens hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage. Oh, hell yeah. This winged filth dares to try to bind it to its will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat untainted by corruption. The wretch must die. And still the cruelty remains with you, somewhere deep down beneath the veil of rage and anger. Man, is this written for me? You sense the light trying to break through. Hell yeah. You permit the rage to possess you, and malevolent joy spreads through you. Freedom! Freedom to kill anyone who stands in your way. The demon, the cultist, and their pathetic mongrel fighters are no match for you. You feel the crimson fog of hatred cloud your vision. Your simmering blood no longer wishes to languish in your veins. It wants to be free. It bursts forth from your chest wound in powerful pulses. Its head is turned, dispelling the last threads of sanity back, maggots. I hope you like that. Holy! The demon hisses, backing away. Ah, that's what you didn't meet the eye. Our power within you, they destroyed this vermin. This is my voice for him. I don't know why. It's already wounded. Wenduag. Seriously. Takes a step forward. I no longer serve you, bitch. Not your flank monkeys. I always fight with the strongest side. Good. Oh. One emerges from the shadows, knocking an arrow in his bow as he moves. What I miss? A dramatic showdown? Oh, it's you. Perfect.
Save the last one for me.
Right. Smite evil. Disable this. Rage. Oh my god. Seriously? This is not good. Not good. Get fucking rage. Charge. Fight. Okay. Okay, Camilla is down. I missed.
Just sit here.
I really can't do anything.
Don't worry about me.
Shit. Reflex plus 4. This needs to save me, man. Come on, Lann. Come on.
I wonder what lies.
Come on, archers, because I'm about to die. Minus 4 HP, this is not good. Come on. Okay. Wenduag has... Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That's good.
Why am I so
Jesus.
weak?
I don't know why. This is how we tank. Oh! Almighty Savamalek, your faithful demons protect your mistress. Demons always make the world go.
Bathe in your blood.
Oh shit, we have no health. But you know what we have? We have a rage. Shit, am I going to die? I have no health. Like, literally, no fucking health. Fight defensively! Shit. Okay.
I'll just sit here.
What just happened?
Don't worry about me.
Oh, she got done. Fuck. Amelia. Save me. Lann, tank. God damn it. Okay, that's good. That's not bad, I mean. Does it need to be within... Okay, that's later.
This is not my time yet.
What? Are we dealing damage or not? Come on.
All I see is blackness.
Seriously? No, just
You are today's sacrifice!
use everything you have. Come on.
I wonder what lies.
Seriously. Come on. Wait. Not you, Wenduag. Or maybe you. Who's having the action first? Wenduag. Oh no. Great.
Excruciating.
Negative level? What? Come
So
on,
this is how it feels.
come on. Come on. I believe. What is his armor class? What is this? 17 AC? I have only +3 attack bonus. Ah. What? Shit, I'm useless in this situation. Ray's dead.
My death can't stop me.
Come on. Someone has to hit it.
Why am I so weak?
I don't know. Tank more.
No, not like this.
Man. Oh, what is it attacking me? Conditions prone. Cannot get prone. But can it fall to sleep? Am I defensive fighting? I'm. Go to sleep! Never mind. Jesus, one hit, please. One hit. Come on. Oh, thank God.
They didn't have a choice. They were forced to do it.
Keep telling yourself that, Lann. There's always a choice. They could have chosen to die, but now they're going to live and become stronger. I know that from personal experience.
Shut up! You're not just a traitor, you're a monster! The young ones, they believed your stories, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh!
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lann.
I led by example! I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats. Who do you want at your side? The person who betrayed the demons to follow you? The person who will do everything you say and bring glory to your name? Or this trash?
was just there and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
As if you know anything about demons and their powers. Some dark force cast its gaze on him and chose him from among all others. There's magic inside this uplander that is beyond your meager understanding. And all you have to say is go see a cleric. You're pathetic, Lann.
I just kept going until I found it. You can find a way into anywhere if you try hard enough. And besides, I also remembered some of this traitor's stories. At least some of them were true. But that doesn't matter now. We need to tell Sol everything, and then we need to get out of here.
We? You think you're the one going to the surface with them? Isn't that sweet? Better just serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neathers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest. You scared Zabamelech. Hosilla has fallen. Now, I wish to serve you.
I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little stronger than you. You say you didn't become an animal? What a joke! Only animals pledge their allegiance to whoever has the sharpest teeth. Oh, what am I saying? Even cave spiders are loyal to their mother. You're even lower than that.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you. And the Uplander will get the Wenduag that he wants to see. I'm willing to do anything to get out of this hole. And you're willing to do anything too. Don't try to hide it. I know you, Lann. I've had time to study you.
I'm going to the surface only because my time has come to leave. The Uplanders are in danger. They need all the help they can get. But I'm only risking my own life. See the difference? I'll do whatever the Crusade asks of me, but I'll never be like you.
Mm-hmm.
Zabamelech is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you'd gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lann would have dared look for you.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans. I don't regret what I did. I met you. Just say the word and all the Neithers will be yours. I'll bring them to you if you take me with you. What you saw here, they will become stronger. They will be an army unlike anything ever seen before on Galarian. Our lives may be short, but while we live, we are faster, deadlier, and harder to kill than most. I am offering you an army. An army that will win you land, power, and everything you desire.
An army of cannibals? Are you insane? You want to turn them from rational beings into rabid beasts that only want to kill. They will be slaves, and you will be their slave driver. Is that the kind of power you're so desperate to gain?
I went through the same process they did. The beast raged inside me, my mind was foggy, but I have an iron will, and I never back down. I snatched victory from the jaws of insanity. If there are any individuals worthy of becoming my officers among those Neithers, they will be able to do the same. Yes. Posilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry, and she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live and gain the power to change everything. Savamelek tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way. Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lann. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduag.
Look, isn't our Lann sweet? Look how his eyes blaze as he speaks of murder. And we were so close, too. Tell me, what do you think he'll do to you if you fail to live up to his precious ideals? It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuttered, and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come.
Wait, what? I just got the chatter? Wait.
Dispatch a dozen young Neithers easily.
Are you still there?
But what would become of the maze
Astrocious.
if all the tribes poured in?
Astrocious? Astrocious? Oh no. I just had somebody come in, write a message in chat, and he left? Hello, what class are you playing? I'm playing a Skald, my friend. And he left. Oh no. Oh, wait, you're still here? But it doesn't show on my... Wait. It doesn't show. Okay, welcome. You're my first chatter, my friend. I'm glad you're here. I'm playing as Cold, as I said. This is interesting. It doesn't show me that I have a viewer, but it's okay. It's okay. I wonder, how is it to be the only one watching the stream?
So when Lann ran off looking for the angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neathholm. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening gong has not yet been struck.
It's okay, I get more privacy. Good, good. I mean, you can feel pretty special right now.
You sicken me.
Okay, I've heard enough.
Then you know which one of us you need. Take me with you, and I will give you an army of Neathers.
Don't fall for her empty words. Wenduag despises everyone but herself. As soon as you show any weakness, she'll betray you, just like she betrayed us.
That is the reasoning of a weak person. A strong person does not fear.
Have you played this game, by the way? I guess you have.
You can ask me anything you want.
Okay.
Then you know which one of us you need.
Up there on the surface, the Crusades are still going on, right?
Oh,
Since
you're
I'm a
playing
mongrel,
right now.
That means I've got Crusader blood in my veins. You could say it's my destiny, even. Anyway, I'm ready to do my duty. And all of you Crusaders get rations, right? With vegetables? Well, I'll be killing demons and be well fed for doing it? That's not life. That's a dream come true. I'm sorry you trusted Wenduag instead of me, and that you didn't show the
And how
light
are you
of
liking
the
it?
soul. But she can be very persuasive.
I think it's
She
great.
honed her skills on all of us in the tribe. I'm asking you, believe me when I say that I won't let you down. I have nothing to lose down here apart from my chief's distrust and my friendship with the giant roaches. I'll do whatever the crusade needs.
Are you really that desperate to go to the surface, Lann? Why didn't you run away before? You know why. The Uplanders will never accept us. Don't pretend you're going for food rations. Then why? For death? For glory? If it's death you seek, you're sure to find it.
Maybe I'll be able to find something on the surface that you can't get down here. Like a way to help the mongrels. A way to stop our tribes from having to follow scum like you.
Wait, I need to check something. Huh? Oh, never mind.
You think I'm just a freak from the catacombs, but Neathers are faster, stronger, and tougher than you Uplanders. Take me with you. and I'll build you an army of Neethers. I'll lure them out of this hole, we'll round them all up, every last tribe, and perform the ritual. And then you will be a power to be reckoned with on the surface. Many of the Neethers will be no better than the mindless beasts we encountered in the dungeons. But there will also be those who can overcome the fog and be like me. I will lead them into battle, and you will command us all.
Oh, I will.
You trusted me from the beginning and hid the angel's light from that idiot Saul. Keep listening to me, and a glorious future awaits us. The power you demonstrated, it was incredible. It swept Hosilla aside, it sent Savamelek running. I will follow you wherever you go.
Okay. Alright, I've made my decision.
I hope we're not taking this girl with us. She'll sell us to the first demon she sees.
If we're befriending monsters in order to fight the demons, why not join forces with the strongest of them? Isn't that the rational choice? They're both equally hideous. Neither of them will improve the aesthetics of our little band.
I like Camellia. Man, what a choice. Astrocious, are you still there? Atrocious? Sorry for bad pronunciation, or did I just got a new viewer? I don't know. I'm confused. Help! Oh, he's still here. Thank God. What did you pick? Who did you pick? I'm interested. You know? Because I mean... What if I won't choose... What if I choose nobody? What if I'm not going to take either of them? I took Lann. Wenduag is still a traitor when you think about it. Yeah, she is. But I kinda like... I kinda like her character better. But I mean, she's a fighter. Fighters are boring. And he's a cool monk with a bow. Okay. I've made my decision.
Go, Lann. The surface is the best place for you. I'll be gaining true power while you wander as an outcast. You will come to regret this decision.
It's getting darker
But
in my
by
room.
then it will be too late. Lann will never give you what
I
I
need to
can.
turn the lights on. Okay. How's the exposition now? I have the stream on my phone. I don't really have a streaming setup. I mean, I can also check OBS. It's okay. I guess. What the... Yeah, you can see a little bit of... Okay. Okay. Okay.
Your gifts are of no use to anyone, Wenduag. We can't let her go. Not
And
after
what
she's
class are
done.
you playing, if I can ask? Let's talk a little bit. Do you want to talk or not? Or do you just want to watch? Okay, let's leave. Let's leave her. Maybe she can come back later and, I don't know, maybe I can somehow have both of
Do
them.
you think I like looking at you, Uplander? I'll just wait till you're asleep, and then I'll slit your throat,
Ah, you don't know.
no matter where you are.
Okay. But do you like have maybe like few that you are thinking about? Maybe I can help you. I know this. I know Kingmaker pretty well. I mean, I've been thinking about my character for like weeks, seriously. Like, when it comes to choosing a class, like, Alcat Games really went over the top with the amount of classes. Like, it's crazy. Like, I think they really didn't need to do this many. Like, it's too much for a lot of players. They don't know what to choose. It's like overwhelming, right?
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
Okay, so we got Lann. Chief Sal. Chief Sal appears, flanked by mongrels. The journey has taken its toll on him. His breath is labored, and the sweat is dripping from the bloated face. What's this, man? Oh no, the problem isn't the amount of classes, it's which portrait to... Oh man, I spent so much time on portraits. Honestly, I should have downloaded, because you can download some mods that add more portraits. Because there was like no portrait for a Skald. Like, I just choose this guy because he's huge and he looks like a barbarian. Like, a Skald is basically a barbarian, right? So, yeah. And also the name is for me even harder than the portrait. Like, I just went with Dio because Dio is the greatest heavy metal singer of all time, so... And this is basically... Bard is basically... I mean, Skald is a heavy metal bard. So I think it sticks pretty well. Well, I'll be tamed. Turns out old Haleron isn't as crazy as well as thought. There really were demons down here. I should have listened and sent a patrol down here, damn it! Argus sleeps carols in distance, and he tries to keep his distance from the unconscious mongrels. My friend, would you prefer me to read all of this, or it doesn't matter for you? Because it's getting difficult for my... it's getting hard on my voice. Nivea sighs. Yeah, right. Like was it enough that I sniffed after every damn shadow in the city? Everybody knows the stories about the demons living beneath the streets of Canabres. Canabres. Okay. These tales are as old as the Crusaders themselves. I messed up, but you fixed my mistake, so thanks. No problem. Oh, I don't care about her, like, she just ran the whole way, so I guess she's fine. I don't know what they'll be like when they come to, but look after them, Chief. They went through something horrific today. Not everybody is capable of enduring something like that. I will change them forever. It will change them forever. As long as they can hunt. The rest can wait. Uplander and you, Lann, you saved them. Only the god can salvage their souls. But we are a tribe. We'll think of something. I'll go for Sword Lord Asimar. Cool choice. Sword Lord. You mean the Aldori? The fighter subclass? And when they're stronger, they can go up to the surface. The time has come. It's time to get out. Okay. Shul heaves a sigh. Hump. How do I pronounce this? I don't know. You never went on one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see the things. Our life is not for you. You must go, but where? Where is the way out? It's me, but this beast got down here somehow. Lann searches Hasila's body and shows you some papers and a key. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure this key will come in handy. And I hope these types of games will get more like voice acted in the future, because this is a lot of reading. Like my vocal cords are already tired. Okay, great.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Looting.